So, quick question. How many of you have ended up with a bunch of Amazon packages after a late night online shopping spree? Raise your hands if you had post-purchase regret. So I see a few hands, some of you being honest, some of you absolutely are not. But let me share a quick story. So in 2022, I experienced a life-changing plot twist. I became a new mom for the first time at the age of 40. Talk about a shift in reality. And all of a sudden, I was solely responsible for every decision, every thought, every action related to this tiny human being. And honestly, I trusted absolutely no one. My family, my inner circle, everyone seemed to have an opinion that quite didn't align to my gut instincts. Enter the Mommy Aiden life. So here was a new mom just like me with a little boy just like mine who was making decisions just like I would, using products like I would need to. And despite never having met her, not knowing her last name, never seeing her in person, her advice now became my go-to for everything. Her recipes, the products she was using for her son, I trusted her recommendations for everything. All of her first-time experiences more than I did my inner circle. And that, my friends, is the incredible power of influence. Shameless mom plug, this is my son Lincoln, and I'm Nishanian. I'm one of the account directors here at CJ. I come to you all with over 8 years of experience in influencer marketing. Before that, an unmentionable number of years in 360 integrated strategic planning, focusing on CPG companies, and I love to bring that lens of full 360 planning and thinking into my work in the influencer space. And I think that really speaks to today's talking track. Today we're going to dive into how to redefine the return on influence and look at things a little bit differently. We'll explore how influencer marketing isn't just about driving immediate sales, but really creating lasting trust-based connections with audiences at every step of their journey. So as we explore this topic, I want you guys to think about that Mommy Aiden life and countless other influencers like her that have shaped your own purchase decisions. Let's unlock the potential of influence and really discover how it can transform the way we engage with our customers. I'm not here to sell you on influencer marketing as a mere tactic. We know that it works. It's proven to influence and perform for brands. The real focal point here is how do you take that level of trust, that power of trust, and pull that all the way through to the point of potential of conversion. So we all know what this is. I'm sure we look at it multiple times a day, but let's challenge the idea that influencer marketing is just another tactic in your brand's toolkit. Instead, let's view it as a powerful full funnel strategy. It's not just an add-on, it's a game changer that can really elevate your entire marketing ecosystem. And it drives results through the entire funnel, from awareness to advocacy. It's the one, call it tactic, that can cross the lines across all phases of the funnel. But today we're going to look at the funnel a little bit differently. Right now, most of us are playing in this space, the traditional one-off campaign. But this approach truly can be limiting. So what if, instead of seeing it as a standalone effort, we think about how that partnership, how those pieces of content can be further leveraged throughout the influencer's journey and, well, the influencer's funnel. So let's take a look at it through the lens of the influencer. Influencers can help nurture relationships. As customers move down the funnel, they can provide authentic recommendations, address pain points, and all of that can drive deeper engagement through tactics like allow listing, that we now call it. Some of us knew it as whitelisting, we call it allow listing, UGC, and cross-platform posting. But it doesn't stop there. Influencers also play a really crucial role in the consideration phase by offering detailed insights, reviews that can sway purchase decisions. And even after the purchase, their relationship with consumers really helps in fostering brand loyalty and advocacy, turning buyers into ambassadors. If we really integrate these influential voices throughout every stage of the journey, from initial awareness to final purchase and even into post-purchase advocacy, we create this multi-tactic ecosystem that delivers value and peer-to-peer recommendation at every single turning point. So let's put these into action. What can you do about this today? One, take that partnership, maximize it to its fullest potential. Really syndicate across all of the influencers' social platforms, properties, whatever you can. Acknowledge the power that influencers bring to the table by providing diverse monetization models that you can use, like performance-based bonus incentives for hitting metric milestones like registrations or sales. So really provide scalable, diverse monetization models. Finally, establish long-term relationships with influencers. Whether it's reoccurring campaigns or content creation, integrate influencers into the customer loyalty programs, exclusive brand communities, and bring them further into the conversations. Give them the opportunity to really feel like they're a part of your brand and not just a vendor, but really a partner for you. So foster and nurture those long-term relationships. Sorry. So we've talked about things through the lens of influencer. Let's talk about things through the lens of the brand. Leveraging influencer content is more than just a trend. It's a strategic move that really can significantly enhance your brand's visibility and credibility. This is where the real magic happens, folks. Influencers bring authenticity, relatability, and a unique voice that really bridges the gap between your brand and your potential customers. So here's where you can foster a sense of familiarity, you can build confidence in your products or your services, and it can do that at every touch point. So leveraging it on your website, in PDPs, in emails, and with your key customers at retail. Taking that kind of power and leveraging it across your brand's channels and throughout the customer journey can really drive meaningful engagement and conversions. So how do we put that into action for the brand? So one, we can leverage influencer partnerships and content in your owned channels. It's a very cost-effective way to refresh creative. Compared to traditional advertising, leveraging influencer content can be more cost-effective. It can provide a better return on investment, reaching targeted audiences with genuine endorsements. Repurposing that content across all your paid channels and properties really can be a useful tactic. Influencer content tends to outperform brand content 6-1. So this is a way you can really bring that social proof point onto your paid channels. You can showcase real life applications of your products or address any potential concerns. So strategically placing this content at different touch points so you can really nurture those leads and drive them further down the funnel into conversion. And lastly, don't stop there. So we put it on your organic owned channels, we've taken it into paid. Let's now hit that sweet spot that, it takes someone 5 to 7 times to hear a message to take an action. So let's get on that and let's take that content and use it in our retargeting efforts. By leveraging the content in retargeting, we're able to really re-engage people and we're able to really engage and convince further in the conversion piece. So going beyond likes and clicks, none of this matters if we're not able to measure the impact of everything with a more holistic approach and evaluate the effectiveness of influencer beyond surface metrics. That starts with tracking. So providing ways for creators to seamlessly develop links. So if using clickless codes to really enhance accessibility and convenience for both the customer and the influencer. Deep links to improve navigation and user engagement, both providing improved qualitative data to help measure cross-channel impact and social value. At CJ specifically, we specialize in really bridging the gap between influencer and affiliate. This is an example of a report here. Here we're able to integrate social and performance data. Our advanced technology and the expert team provides deep insights to how influencer content really crosses the customer journey and enhances affiliate performance. So by connecting these data streams, we offer a comprehensive view of campaign effectiveness. We're able to optimize strategies in real time and maximize ROI. So measuring the cross-channel journey, it's not about one avenue or one metric, it's really a holistic view. We're able to assess the qualitative outcomes to measure the intangible impact of influencer content, measuring the immeasurable through things like brand sentiment, and I think that's an interesting thing to think about. How do we measure the immeasurable that influencer brings? Finally, whether it's affiliate tracking, clickless codes, or social platforms with ad formats that support a seamless click journey, making sure it's all trackable so you can really monetize and scale everything. But the results speak for themselves when it comes to influencer marketing. It does truly work. Brands that invest holistically in influencer partnerships are witnessing significant long-term impacts. While success may not come overnight, the sustained and tangible results really demonstrate the powerful effectiveness of a well-strategized influencer marketing approach. So, to kind of sum things up, when you kind of move beyond the one-off campaign and embrace a holistic influencer strategy, you're setting the stage for lasting brand impact. Reminder, influencer is not about immediate gains. It's about building a cost-effective, long-term strategy that enhances your brand's reach, fosters loyalty, and drives enduring results. So, where will you begin to redefine the return on influence? Well, you can start right here if you'd like. You can feel free to meet me after this and we can continue the conversation and discuss more about how we can apply this and also how we can redefine it for your brand and continue to expand the value of influencer across your customer journey. Thank you guys for your time today. Appreciate it.